Let's imagine.
Hey, y'all, 9 worst roller coaster accidents in human history. I'm terrified, extremely horrified of roller coasters just because of different accidents. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story time. One time I was at not Six Flags, I was at Cedar Point, right? They had a roller coaster called the Dragster, where it was the fastest roller coaster I don't know in the world, but definitely at that park. The jump only went, you would shoot straight up, a tall thing, right? Go straight down. And that was the whole ride. That was it. But you would go, they would say like, I forgot how fast it was, bro. I don't know what the fastest things. What? Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, how fast is the Dragster at Cedar Point? 120 miles per hour, y'all. So 120 miles per hour, it was going up, right? But it didn't catch enough speed, so they got all the way at the top, and that shit shot straight back down, bro. I witnessed the whole thing, and once they came all the way back down, probably going 100 miles per hour backwards, bro, from the top backwards, bro. The person didn't even let them out. Dog, they was crying sitting down, talking about, oh my gosh, let me out. The dude pressed the button again, shot him right back up, said, boom. Nigga, they went backward, they shot right back up, and then they went on the whole ride. But I was like, never in my life, bro. They got me messed up, bro. Hey, I don't know what was going on, bro, but it's always, just from that right there, but it could have been a bad accident. That was just a, you know what I'm saying, good thing it was just like a, they ain't catching no speed, but it was just a warning sign, bro. Like, hey, bro, don't catch these roller coasters, bro. You know what I mean? Some crazy stuff. But no, man, let's get straight into this video. See what this is talking about.
Let's imagine you're on a roller coaster.
This might really traumatize me, though.
The sun blinds your eyes. The wind is in your face. And you hear the other passengers' laughter. Awesome, right? When you fall, the adrenaline rushes through your blood, and you feel happy. But suddenly, instead of joyful laughter, there are shrieks of terror. Just now, right there before your eyes, a passenger sped out of their seat during a sharp turn and fell from a height of a few dozen meters.
Sheesh!
You don't believe this can happen?
I believe it.
What
I
if
believe
I
it.
tell you that
It's definitely
much
cases
worse
that
things
happen.
have happened in amusement parks in the long history of their existence? On March 24th, 2022, 14-year-old Tyree Sampson went with his football team on holiday to Icon Park
3 years
Orlando,
ago,
USA.
bro. Orlando.
The boys decided to go for a ride on Orlando Freefall, the world's tallest freestanding drop.
Bro, I don't understand why people hop on shit like this, bro. This shit just goes straight up and down. Like, why do people adrenaline be so, like, y'all love the adrenaline rush like this, bro? I was never this type of dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I also don't like heights, so that might be it. But, like, just going straight up and down, bro, like, that's crazy.
Which was
Ain't even no
131
fun.
meters tall. But an ordinary day off turned into a tragedy.
Sydney, what's good? Welcome to the stream.
When the movable part of the ride got to the top of the tower and started falling, Tyree slipped out of his seat and hit the ground. The 8th grader died on the spot. According to the forensic expert report, the leading cause of Sampson's death was a mistake on the part of a park employee. As it turned out, the freefall ride operator had loosened the safety belt on Sampson's seat.
Nah, bro.
It had likely been done during the ride's launch to accommodate customers weighing more than 130 kilograms. The investigation showed that Sampson's safety belt was almost twice as loose as necessary. Because of this, the boy fell out of his seat during the ride. After Sampson's death, Orlando Freefall and an adjacent ride, Orlando Slingshot, were closed until further notice.
Wow, bro. Rest in peace, dog. Strength to the prayers for strength, like, over the family, bro. Bruh, what is the worker thing? Bro, that's so crazy, because y'all know, like, you know, when you try to, y'all been in them shoes before, man, where y'all try to go on a ride or y'all like somebody not enough height or something like that. Y'all try to push the worker like, hey, bro, come on, man, it's gonna be cool, blah blah blah. Like, let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me just slide on this ride real quick, man. Nothing gonna happen, blah blah blah. But that was probably one of these scenarios, dog. Like the worker was probably like, hey, man, you know what? All right, you right, ain't nothing gonna happen, and did that, and bro, worst scenario possible happened, bro. That's so much probably weighing on that dude, that worker, bro. That's so much probably weighing on him, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's tough,
The company
bro.
Orlando Slingshot, which had designed the ride, made a statement that proclaimed the company's decision to withdraw this model from production after the boy's death, and Icon Park supported this call. A civil rights attorney, Ben Crump, who represents Samson's father, has referred to this decision as long overdue. Theme parks, their parent companies, and regulatory agencies must do better to prevent this kind of tragedy from happening to any other family.
That's
he said in a
insane,
statement.
bro.
But sadly, this isn't the first time such a tragedy has happened in the U.S. On July 9th,
2011.
James Hackemer, an Iraq war veteran, died in a tragic roller coaster accident at the Darien Lake Amusement Park in the north of New York. 3 years before that, in March of 2008, Hackemer was serving in Iraq when his vehicle hit a makeshift explosive device.
Ooh.
As a result, the man sustained some injuries, including the amputation of both legs. When Hackemer expressed the wish to go on a roller coaster ride at Darien Lake, park employees were unable to secure a safety belt on him. Because of this, the man was put in the first coach with the explanation that he would be able to hold onto the barrier in front of him with his hands.
Come on now. Come on now. Nah, bro. That shouldn't even happen, bro. There's no way. There's no way, bro. If you know you can't strap him in, why is y'all gonna think he can just hold on? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That could have been prevented, bro. There's no way.
And because he had no safety belt,
Like, he couldn't even have a safety belt on him at all. He was just gonna hold on to the bro, what? That don't even make sense, bro. You on a whole roller coaster,
during
bro.
one of the turns, the man was hurled out of the seat on the Ride of Steel coaster, which was moving at 80 kilometers per hour. Hackemer was at the park with his children and sister, but luckily, his children weren't around at the time of the tragedy.
That's good.
Instead, Hackemer was accompanied by his nephew, Ashton Lufred. Ashton said the park employees did not object to the disabled veteran's wish to ride the roller coaster and did not ask any questions. He was determined to ride every roller coaster, his sister Jody Hackemer told the Associated Press. That minute he was on that ride, he probably felt the happiest and most normal he's felt in 3.5 years.
Yeah.
State investigators ruled an operator's mistake as the cause of the tragedy, and the ride was back in operation that same year. But sometimes, you don't even have to buy a roller coaster ride ticket to get a deadly injury.
I mean, yeah. I don't see why it would close down. That was actually like that could have been prevented. That was dude just, hey, they said he was happy. You know, the happiest he been in 3 years, bro. That's a lot that can go through the mind. Probably losing both legs, bro. That's something I can't relate to, and I don't know the feeling. But like, I'm pretty sure, like, hey, as long as you happy, bro, you know what I'm saying? You wanted to take that risk and do that, bro. That's, hey, man, that's he feeling fulfilled in life, bro. That's the most important thing you can do before you pass away, bro. Feel fulfilled, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Rest in peace,
Just
though.
standing nearby
But as long as he
can be
happy.
enough. In 2015, a teenager was decapitated
King Von, bro, what you putting laughing emojis for, bro?
on a roller coaster ride after he jumped over some
Nah.
fences and entered a forbidden zone. This horrific accident happened at the Six Flags over Georgia Park. 17-year-old Asia LaShawn Ferguson from Springfield got over two 2-meter-tall fences, ignoring the signs that warned of the area ahead
He hopped
being
over a
dangerous
fence?
forbidden zone. Most likely, the boy was trying to get his hat, which fell off his head while he was on a ride. But some witnesses say he wanted to prank the passengers of the ride by grabbing someone's foot when the coach would be passing over his head.
Really?
The boy received a deadly blow almost immediately after getting under the roller coaster. The foot of one of the passengers who sat in a coach moving at 80 kilometers per hour hit the boy on the head. This blow immediately decapitated him.
Damn.
The police claim the boy's death to be an accident.
Decapitated? From a foot?
Six Flags decided to show respect to the Ferguson family by closing the roller coaster on the day of the tragedy. But the next day, the coaster continued to give rides to happy visitors of the park. But that wasn't the first accident.
It's crazy because a lot of these reasons is not a reason to like close the stuff down, because it's just like it's on what they want to do. You know what I mean? It's on the person so far. You know what I mean? It's on the individual that it happened to, bro. That he hopped over a fence and. But why are you trying to prank the roller coaster people, bro? Once again, rest in peace. But like, bro, they going 80 miles per hour, bro. Like, how can you prank somebody? I don't get it, y'all.
At the Six Flags network, 2 years before, in 2013, Rosie Esparza was torn apart while riding the
Not dog, hot diggity dog.
Texas Giant roller coaster at Six Flags Over Texas amusement park. Even before the beginning of the ride, the woman expressed concern over her safety belts
Sydney and this
after she
bitch
got
laughing.
on the coaster.
Y'all
An
is
operator
evil.
assured her they were properly secured, and the roller coaster started its fatal journey. When the coach made a sharp turn, Esparza's safety belts loosened, and the woman was flung 23 meters into the air right before the eyes of her terrified daughter. Her partially torn body was found wrapped around a hinge on the roof of the Honky Tonk Tunnel. Immediately after the incident, the police launched an investigation. But 2 months later, the ride resumed operation after restrainers and new safety belts were installed. Esparza's family sued Six Flags and Gerstlauer, the roller coaster manufacturer. As a reaction, the park and Gerstlauer sued each other regarding the responsibility for the accident. Eventually, both companies reached an undisclosed agreement with the victim's family. But accidents don't always happen
They came up with an agreement? Alright, that's the actual valid reason, bro. The safety belt came off. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Expensive rides. Sometimes a simple net is enough.
Hey, comment down below. Nah, this is a messed up question. I ain't gonna lie. But if y'all are with a family member, right? And y'all are on a roller coaster together, and the family member safety belt comes off, goes flying, your family member die, and you sue the company, and the company give you like $100 million. Is that how y'all gonna feel about that? Is the money gonna help something, or is it really just gonna be like, it's just you still gonna live and like bro, like this not enough. You can't really repay. You can't pay for that life. You know what I mean? Like, comment down below, bro. What y'all think, bro?
12-year-old
Because $100 million.
Tegan Marty saw a terminal velocity roller coaster on a cable TV show. Eager to pull off the leap of faith, a backward fall from a height herself, the girl talked her parents into taking her to Extreme World Adventure Park in Wisconsin Dells. The family drove all the way to the park from their home in Florida just to let young Tegan fulfill her dream. Here's how the ride worked. The participants were thrown off of a height of more than 30 meters. That is, from around 9 stories high, into a net with no safety belts whatsoever. Standing in line for the Extreme World ride, the girl's mother...
With no safety belt? They just literally dropping? Yo, where my cursor at? Oh, there you go. Bro, they're really just dropping.
Julie Marty recognized the ride operator. He was the person who had praised the supposed safety of terminal velocity on a TV show, even though the ride had no safety belts or bandages. And people just fell into the net from a great height.
What?
In the photographs taken before the horrific accident happened to Tegan, the girl is beaming with a wide smile.
Why do that? Bro, you can land back. Like, bro, it's not even like, it's a trampoline down there, bro. It's a net catching you. Bro, nothing, no harness, nothing on you, bro, to catch you, bro. You can land wrong as fuck. Like, that's a total risk, bro. Like, why do that? Bro, like, yeah, they probably be like, oh, yeah, just stay like this the whole time. Bro, you can literally be flipping in the air and land on your head or something, bro. Head first into that net, bro. Like, some
Tegan's
crazy
turn.
stuff.
Her father turned on the camera.
I don't get that.
And her mother was anxiously watching from down below. The girl got to the top, 30 meters above the ground, and jumped. And then, something horrible happened. Tegan fell right onto the concrete. The operator mistakenly let go of her before the safety net was installed below.
Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, before the safety net got installed below. So that bitch was like this. And he let her drop. Bro, nah, bro.
The girl broke her spine and pelvis and received head trauma
She alive?
and numerous grave injuries. The girl was taken to the hospital, and for a long time, she remained on a ventilator in a stable but critical condition. The doctor said she had brain swelling, numerous grave fractures of the spine and the pelvis, and laceration of the liver, spleen, and bowels.
Damn.
They said Tegan might remain paralyzed forever. The girl who won a well-deserved place in the National Junior Honor Society with her outstanding grades could now only communicate by blinking. Once.
Wow. Wow. She was smart too, bro. Bro, bright future ahead of her. Can only talk by blinking, bro. Y'all, prayers up, man. Prayers to the family, prayers to her.
Once for yes, twice for no. Fast forward.
That was
17
me, bro.
months,
Just killed me.
14-year-old Tegan was back in the state
Bro,
of
that is
Wisconsin
crazy,
again
bro.
to promote the project of expanding the hospital, which
Nah, the comments crazy. I ain't gonna lie, y'all crazy, bro.
had saved her life. The girl walked through the hall by herself, using only a walker for support. The ride operator, 33-year-old Charles A. Carnell, was charged with first-degree reckless injury, a crime
First degree reckless injury? That's attempted murder, bro.
punishable by 25 years in prison and a $100,000 fine.
Damn. 25 years in prison? What if it was an actual mistake though? Like, what if he actually like thought it was good? Like, what if somebody gave him like the okay from down to, like, what was his reasoning? Did he really just know it wasn't? But I don't know, man. It's so many factors into this, y'all. I don't know, man. Like, do y'all think 25 years is OD, or y'all think that's like somebody should get charged for that, bro? The man involved, bro.
Carnell told the prosecutors he had blanked out and hadn't waited for the all-clear signal before letting go of Tegan.
Oh yeah, that's his fault. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all him. That's all him. They ain't say that part. I ain't get to this part yet. He ain't get the clearance or nothing. He said he blanked out. Yeah, no.
But sometimes, accidents happen due to the owner's desire to save money on the visitor's safety. On December 24th, 1998, a massive metal cleat detached from the hull of a ride called Sailing Ship Columbia. On the way down, it hit 2 park visitors and 1 Disney employee. One of the visitors, 33-year-old Luann Fee Dawson, who had sustained a head injury in the accident, later died in the emergency room. This was the first death at a Disneyland ride that wasn't the visitor's fault. Luann received 2 grave head injuries and an injury of a large blood vessel in the brain. His wife, Lu Vuong, also sustained head trauma but survived. Mrs. Vuong received plastic surgery to sew the cuts on the right side of her face. A Disneyland employee, Christine Carpenter, had a severe leg injury but got proper hospital treatment.
Wow.
As shown in further investigation, the strap, which was supposed to hold the metal cleat in place, had been replaced with a rope made from unsuitable material to save money. Apart from that, the ship's approach to the dock was too fast, and the rope, which was used instead of a strap, wasn't strong enough to slow down the vessel's movement. Responsibility for the accident was attributed not to the ride operator, but to the park management. The victim's family won around $25 million in court. The Columbia ride remains out of operation to this day. The incredible heights of roller coasters remain the central feature of such rides. But that's also what makes them dangerous. On July 11th, 2010, 21-year-old Lindsay Zeno visited Blue Bayou Water Park. Zeno got on a ride called Extreme Coaster, a roller coaster that had been in operation for about 3 years. Minutes into her ride, the girl fell from a height of 9 meters and eventually died from trauma sustained. We weren't sure exactly what caused the accident.
This don't even look trustworthy, bro. Look how he building this. Look how he building the roller coaster, bro. I'm not trusting this, bro. He don't even, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This don't even look trustworthy, bro. This don't even look like he will screw this in tight enough, bro. See, this is why I don't trust roller coasters.
It could have happened due to a faulty safety belt mechanism. One of the witnesses claims he saw Zeno try to secure her safety belt when the coach made a sharp turn and flung her into the air. Louisiana State Fire Marshal Butch Browning sent inspectors from his department to check the roller coaster. According to him, all of the mechanical parts of the coaster were in their place and without fault. Nevertheless,
so what
after
happened?
the accident, the ride was closed forever. On August 11th, 1996...
Damn, so that's a story we'll never know what really happened, because they said it was nothing at fault. But then again, the company can't be lying, bro. They, you know what I'm saying? It's people that work inside, they like, hey, bro, we'll cut you a check if you say nothing is faulty with the ride. On some foul play.
A mini train at Old Indiana Fun Park was derailed and turned over, crushing 2 people with its...
Nah, ain't no way, bro. Come on now. Ain't no way, bro. The fun train, the train, bro, this don't even lift up nowhere. How this... No, bro. No, what happened?
Was derailed and turned over, crushing 2 people with its weight. The victims were 4-year-old Emily Hunt, who got paralyzed from the chest down, and her 57-year-old grandma, Nancy Jones. This horrific catastrophe not only makes your skin crawl, but also causes incredible anger at Old Indiana Fun Park representatives, since they have made every mistake imaginable. Investigation showed that the train was moving much faster than the project's speed of 19 kilometers per hour. When the operator tried to hit the brakes, they didn't work, and it's still unclear whether they had been damaged or weren't there at all. Also, most anti-derailment
I'm so confused how they got ran over. Like, okay, they said it was going faster than what it was, but this train be going slow, y'all. And it's small. The tracks is small. Look at the track.
Devices had not been installed. The speedometer was broken, and the tracks were strewn with litter. Later, it became known that the safety inspector, who had checked the ride twice 3 months before the accident, admitted he wasn't qualified for this job. Even the park's own records proved that the mini train had been derailed 79 times in the previous 2 months. This wasn't the first.
Dog lied on his resume. That's crazy. Dog lied on his resume. He was like, bro, it's just a train. How bad can it get? It's just a train. That's crazy, bro. See, you lying on your resume, y'all. You never know what can pop up, bro.
First problem with Old Indiana. In 1996...
I'm so confused how that really can happen, though. How did they get ran over by a train that moves? I'm so a mini train. I'm so confused how that happens, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not being disrespectful or nothing, bro. I'm just really wondering how that happened. Like, it's...
The park was fined for 77 instances of breaking the law against child labor. There were also materials in the Indianapolis Star about the inhumane treatment of animals, including a tiger. The owners of Old Indiana Fun Park admitted negligence, but denied the information about the ride's condition before the accident. Since then, they declared bankruptcy, and most rides in the park were sold at an auction the following year. And this next roller coaster accident became the deadliest in history. The expression of terror on a little girl's face before her death will always remain in Carolyn Adamczyk's memory. The girl was one of the children who died in the catastrophe at Battersea Park in 1972. Carolyn was a 14-year-old schoolgirl when the tragedy happened. The Big Dipper ride in South London broke while operating, killing 5 little children. Carolyn was lucky enough to survive. Wooden roller coasters have the reputation of potentially deadly traps.
Never trust a wooden roller coaster. Never. Boy, that should be shaking.
They wear down quickly and require constant maintenance. Even the slightest negligence can lead to a massive disaster. When the train was being hoisted to the start of the ride, its haulage rope broke loose from one of the carriages and the mechanism broke down. The wooden train was going above the park with 31 passengers on board. Carolyn turned over and noticed the train operator was hitting the brakes, but they weren't working. Most train carriages did not take a turn, and one of them jumped the rails to the side, crashing into a wooden fence. The train then took a sharp turn and hit another train waiting in the boarding zone. Right after the crash, Carolyn and her friends got stuck in a relatively intact carriage 15 meters above the ground. Around 5 children died in the catastrophe, and 13 more received severe wounds.
Damn.
The roller coaster was not repaired, and the Battersea Fun Fair was closed 2 years later. Every year, around 30,000 accidents that result in trauma, both minor and grave, happen in amusement parks. Even though the industry group representing theme parks and water parks says the odds of sustaining serious injuries on a roller coaster in an average U.S. amusement park is 1 to 16 million, this danger should still not be ignored. After all, the human element, faulty equipment, or the banal desire to profit off safety can often lead to deadly consequences.
Wow.
If this video has...
Hey, man, that was crazy, y'all, man. Prayers out to all them families, to all them people, bro. That is insane. Not gonna lie, rest in peace to the great souls. I'm puzzled. This video probably, I was already on the fence of never riding roller coasters. I already had my experience when I was younger. And I was debating on trying a roller coaster again. Now it's done. It's shot. I'm never getting on a roller coaster. I don't care. I don't care if I'm on a roller coaster with Halle Berry. I don't care if I'm on a roller coaster with Nicki Minaj, with Tim's, with Corey LeRae, Lotto. I don't care who's with me. I'm not riding no roller coaster, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't care. Call me pussy. Fuck it. I don't care. Hey, man. Boy, y'all, I don't know, man. That's insane.